you know, I feel like I used to look good. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. And we haven't been playing well. It's time for a change. We're just gonna... I saw a Disney princess do this once. Let's give it a try. Now we're talking. Football Manager 22 is it's off to a good start. From what I can tell, the match engine's growing on me. I'm still waiting to be sold on whether the game plays well through multiple seasons. I just haven't had that experience. But there is one glaring issue that we noticed. And it just so happens we were working on a project the entire time that's going to be able to fix it. We've been working on a Zealand skin for Football Manager. You guys probably know this, but I don't play with skins. I never really have. I have a ton of respect for the people that make them. They do an incredible job that I honestly could never do, but I've always played with the base game because I thought it was the best for making tutorials about the game, for allowing people to get into the game easily. It was around this time that FM Enhanced reached out to me. He was a great skin maker for Football Manager and said, hey, I might be able to work on a project for you. And I went, you know what if we made a skin that didn't change the way the entire game felt, but just tried to make it better? What if when you come to the scouting page, you can look around, it's feeling normal, but then we had all this extra use of space and information, and we get the positions, but then we can click over and see the attributes. These colors are still in beta, by the way, and that's an important thing I should mention. The skin is still in beta. I've been playing with it for a few streams now. If you want to watch the streams, the link to the Twitch channel is down in the description, or there's a live YouTube channel where you can just watch episodes of my Football Manager Twitch streams. That's there too. But we have been tweaking the ideas, and one of the things that some of you guys said was we need to switch these colors back up. And so what we're working on is a color scheme that's a little more elaborate than the base game for the attributes, but it still feels familiar, so your brain doesn't have to do a giant switch. And releasing this skin today, it's still in the beta, which means if you have any great ideas, any great feedback, any little glitches that I haven't even noticed while playing with it on stream, then report those. Let FM Enhanced or myself know, and we'll actually be able to reactively make it better, improve it, iron out any kinks that you might find, which, having played it on stream for a couple of days, I have not found, but I'm notoriously not blind. But let myself from a few days ago actually tell you all of the coolest features, because that's what we did when we unveiled it on stream. So take a look. Couple features, right? Couple features I want to point out to you. If you're in your scouting center, you can see their analytics. You can see how they compare to your squad, right? It's kind of behind my head, but you get the general idea. You can click over to the attributes and you can see all the relevant information. And you can click over to their medical screen and see all of the relevant information. Because if Football Manager's not going to do it, we're going to do it. So if you're on the scouting screen, you can now click over all, to all this stuff. And the actual scouting screen uses this space and gives you an idea of, how the dude's doing. And that's beautiful. That's just one part of it. But let's say I don't really know how to scout. I just started playing Football Manager. I'm a little confuzzled. Well, then we take a little field trip up to the top right corner and there's a YouTube link, the YouTube button. It's the scouting tutorial. Boom. 18 minutes of me from the past telling you how to scout. But what if you're like, dude, I don't care about scouting? Well, now we're on the squad screen. Boom. There's the squad tutorial. That's everything you need to know to be on the screen. Oh, but it's tactics or something. Oh, boom, it changed again. It's the tactics tutorial. Color-coded for each level of your team. We've got a lot of different color coding that I think is really, really helpful in here. I mean, there's like a document that lists all of the different things that are changed in this. The colors have been reworked, so your eyes are a little bit more comfortable, right? What I honestly love the most, though, is this screen right here. Because when you look at a player, you now have all the information you could possibly want available instantly. You know what they look like, you know what their number is, but you also get a complete rundown of basic information, right? Their salary when it expires, their ability, boom. You can change the agreed playing time right here. This is all of their transfer information. And then all you have to do, instead of hovering around up here to make things happen, you just click through here. Transfer status, boom, I'm here, right? That's my asking price. Those are the interested teams. Happiness. Boom. I can read it. Information. I want to just look at his information. Boom. There. Something I didn't point out in the scouting screen. This is actually part of the latest update that I love. Where is it? You can see the freaking weak foot on the attributes screen. This is just something that always annoyed me, that I had to go to development and tactics just to see the weak foot of a player. Well, boom. Now it's right there. All right, let's go find somebody that's just off in the ether, you know? Some random dude we haven't scouted, like scouting required on Mercy Arte. Well, now you have the option to scout the player right here. Oh man, I want a club improvements tutorial on YouTube. Oh, sick. That honestly, that might be the coolest feature. You just go up there and click on the tutorial. Yeet yourself to the YouTube channel and life is gonna be good. Oh yeah, in the inbox, when you have the opportunity to respond to something, it's green next to it. So there's a button I can click to respond to this. My scouting update, I can click to respond to this. It's green. Things that you can't click to respond to aren't green. And our starting lineup is in there. See, here's your simulate match button. If you want to, this is on the skin as well. If you want to simulate a match, it's right up there. So you have all of your other stuff available. You've got your general match overview. You can see the formations and everything. You can see your stats down here. And thus we continue. All that stuff is awesome. I think that the access to the YouTube tutorials, while also, of course, adding more views to the YouTube videos, because bigger number equals better person. But more importantly, it is a helpful way to say, well, maybe I'm not completely comfortable with this part of the game. You can literally just go click on that little YouTube icon up there and your life will be augmented in some way. There you see, I'm working on my words of the day. As for things we're still working to improve, this match screen popping up full screen when you click on the tablet, we're working on making that half screen. Shouldn't be hard. Honestly, by the time this video comes out, it could already be half screen, right? We are that fast. And we're not like Mbappe, you know, we aren't that fast, but we are like Conte, and that, you know, we've got a good turn of pace. We work hard. And FM Enhanced has put in an absolute shift on this. All this stuff is down in the description if you want to check out some of his other work. Does a brilliant job making skins and has been a fantastic collaborator on this. And oh yeah, the way that you install it, you download it, then you go into your filing system. You go to this PC, right? You go to Documents, you go to Sports Interactive, Football Manager 2022, and there's literally a folder called Skins. You just put it in there. You put that file in there, it should be FMF, and then when you come into Preferences, it is in General, and it says Skin, and then you click on it. It's the easiest installation ever, and it will hopefully make your gameplay experience on Football Manager 22 better. If you have any ideas, of course, please come into the stream, barrage us with DMs. We want to make this skin as cool as possible for you guys, and for me too, because I also want to have a great skin to play on. And if you want the skin, it is free to download down in the description. Just in case you didn't know, that's how skins work, and that's what we put together with an emphasis on making the game easier to play, more comfortable to play. Like these color-coded squad things, so that your brain can immediately go, I have this many people on this level of the field, right? You don't have to, you don't forget somebody as easily. That just making the game more fluid and easy to play. Or as I all would call it, saving me from myself. Because I'd love to tell you I'm not that guy that accidentally starts my backup goalkeeper after a cup match, but I most definitely am that guy. And so are you. Don't lie. What are you doing? You're lying. You are lying. You've never done that. I have your number.